Hi all, and welcome to the channel. It's Adam, Southend Guy Paranormal, Monday vlog time. So how are you all? This is a very much on the fly vlog again, because I'm running around like a blue-ass chicken again. Blue-ass chicken? Headless chicken, that's what I mean. See what I mean? Yeah, it's it's what it is. So what's been occurring? Well, yeah, it's been a crazy week. Now, as you remember last week, I said about getting having a drone turn up, which I've now got. It's all connected up. I've done the flight ID, operator ID, all that business, and yeah, we've had it out, and I'm getting used to it. It is amazing. As I said before, you know, you do get what you pay for, but I really can't sing the virtues of the Mavic Air. It's just an amazing vlog, and I should have a couple of little snippets of footage this week. Now I'm getting used to it. It's just a joy to fly. It really is. You know, the back to base and the nice smooth camera footage, all that. It is well worth. It's been well worth the money, and yeah, and it's fast as well. I mean, when you can put it in like a sport mode and it'll go up to 40 mile an hour, it's just mental. And yeah, I've taken a couple of little bits. Now we had to start with one. Now I actually got back to doing some filming it this weekend just gone, and we went back to Kent for some of the faults, one of them being the Isle of Grain battery, which is out in the estuary, and you have to wait for the tide to go down so you can get out to it. Well, I thought this is prime time to test out the drone, and it done it very, very well, I have to say. I had a couple of panicky moments because it did lose connection. I have to say, I've since used it again and it was fine, but the thing is with these drones, if you lose connection or if the battery goes below a certain point, they return to base, which is what this started doing. Anyway, because yeah, it was gone a bit far out. It was hard to see exactly where it was, and I'm sort of looking around, and this time, but Tracy and Vicky caught up with me because I went ahead to get some filming done before we lost the light, because it was a race against time a little bit on Saturday, and I'm sort of looking, trying to see if I can see it, and I looked up the coast a bit, and there was these flashing lights, drone lights, and like we're panicking because we thought that was my drone. It wasn't under control. It was, but I'm just panicking because of the little Chinese ones I've had before. So yeah, but I think I've talked about. And we thought, he's going to hit that bloke. He's going to hit that bloke. So I started running down the coast to try and grab it. And as I got to the fella, it turned out it wasn't even my drone, it was his. He just happened to have a Mavic as well. That's why the lights were the same. So yeah, panic over, and we come back to where I launched it, and we're standing there, and we could hear it. And of course, I've looked up, and it's gone up to its operational ceiling. And it just started coming down again, and yeah, that took a little bit of getting used to, but I've since had another flight yesterday, and it was just great. I got on with it so well. So yeah, looking forward to getting some great footage of some future sites that we will be doing, particularly as I want to head into Kent to do some more bits and pieces down there, and there's some great sites which will hopefully with the camera give you some great aerial footage of it all. So yeah, that's where we was at this weekend. Now I was hoping to get 2 sites done in one go, but by the time we had explored the battery, we was a bit knackered by the time we got back, so we left the other site, and we will be going back to it, but it won't be immediate. Reason being is that Tracy's very interested in going back to Redoubt Fault, and I loved it there as well. And the reason for that is, although effectively we've done it twice now, because obviously I did it on my own on the first account, and then went back with Tracy and Ricky, and yeah, we had some great responses over both sets. So the only issue I had on the first one, apart from not taking my torches with me, and on the second one, was that the first bit, because it's like two parts to the fall. The first bit was under a couple of feet of water, so unless you've got a decent set of waders, you're going to struggle to get in there. It's been pretty dry for quite a while, so what we're thinking is we're going to head back and see if it's possibly dried out enough that we can access it, even if it's with wellies. If it's dried out enough to access it with wellies, then that's what we're going to do. And hopefully we can bring you some great footage from the front part of that building as well. But yeah, it's a great site, I've got to say that. So yeah, once that's done, then I'll be looking at going back to the forts that's in Kent. One of them I'm going to try and book up with a couple of other teams who I'm going to talk to, because you can do ghost hunts at a couple of the places that are under official English heritage. How much it costs I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. If I can book it up, I can spread the costs out and we can all have a great time. So yeah, that's coming up. Now also a couple more things. I'm going to change my intro video because it's about a year out of date now, and obviously I've done so much more and some things different since then. So I'm going to update my introduction video. So mind you lot that are subscribed, it won't really matter because you don't see that, but obviously people's new to my channel. It is a little bit out of date, so I'm going to do that. And what I'm also going to ask now, because obviously we've done virtually every site that I've been to has been outside. Now with there's no restrictions or anything like that, I'd really like to do some internal stuff, you know, so it's haunted houses, haunted buildings, you know. So if anyone out there can help with an investigation of a haunted or a place that's got some paranormal activity, I'd love to hear from you. Okay, we'd love to go and do that. Now there may be I may have a house clearance coming up. It's on the border of unlikely at the moment, but there is something there that I might be able to do. But I'm waiting to hear from someone else over that. Otherwise, as I said, if any of you have a place or know a place and can help me getting access to it, we can go and do an internal investigation, and that would be just brilliant, because I'd very much like to start that side of it, as I've been saying since I began all this. You know, we've been doing all the external places mainly because of all the restrictions that were in place, but now they're not there, and particularly with autumn and winter coming up, I don't particularly want to be outside too much as I can help it. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And lastly, I was going to mention this last week, but I forgot. I'm going to put my videos into playlists, because we're chatting to a couple of guys that have started watching my channel, and one thing they were saying was that obviously my videos, I've done like investigations that are how can we put it, they're not sequential. I might have gone to, say, Shoebury one week, done that, and then gone to Bradford-on-Sea the next week. Okay, so and then probably down to Cassius World the next week, and then gone back to Shrewsbury. Do you know what I mean? So the part 2 to Shrewsbury will be like 4 weeks after the part 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all the multi-part stuff I've done, I'm going to put them into playlists, so it'll make it nice and easy for people to watch the whole sets in one go. And so that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Now this weekend, regarding filming, I believe Tracy and Ricky are at a wedding, so I haven't got anything firm as yet, but watch this space. And again, if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to drop the comment, and I'll look at it. That's what we can do from it. So, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, if anything else comes up, I'll pop it up on the channel, and so be good, everybody. See you Wednesday. It's part 2 of Misty Woods. Take care. Bye bye.